Good morning, y'all. It's Nicole, www.nixvillage.com. I'm doing a Libra reading. Libra, you can reach out to me for full reading, for individual reading. I do email, in person, and video chat readings. If you're in person and you're outside my traveling area, I do charge for travel expenses, but I can still do in-person readings outside of my travel area. I like in-person readings. I'm on Facebook, Instagram. If you go to my website, you can subscribe there. You can also see all the places where you can find me and all the things that I'm doing, that I'm involved in. Today I will be giving a Libra tarot reading. Libra. Alright, let's pull cards for the Libras. See what the universe has to say to them today. I put dates on the readings to let you guys know when I did the reading, but I'm here to tell you that whenever it shows up in your feed and you have a notification of it and you watch the reading, it is probably timely for you at that moment. That is how the universe works. When it's time for you to get the message, you will get it. Let's see what we have today. Libra, I feel like this is the same exact reading I did for one of the others. I have the Four of Hearts, but just because the cards are the same does not mean the message will be the same. Ten of Swords and the Ten of Crystals. And the Spirit of Initiation. So, what do I see in the cards? I'm going to start with the Ten of Crystals. Crystals are your resources, your time, your energy, your money, your love, your all of those things, the things that are resources that you share with others, that you use in your life. And you have the 10, which is the last card before the last numbered card before we get to the court cards and crystals. The first thing I felt in this card was I felt the work that you put into having time and energy and love. And that's kind of like a reminder to you that those things did not come easy. That if you have Libra, if you find that you have extra money or you have extra time or you have an abundance of love to share with people, it is because you put the work in to do that. I feel like this card is asking you to acknowledge the work that you put into yourself to have the things that you want and to be in the places that you're trying to be able to do the things that you want to do, but also to be able to share. But you put the work into it. So a lot of times I want to say, like, take for granted things that come to us. and it's just like, don't acknowledge it. And this card is asking you to acknowledge to your very core that you did the work. You did it. You did the work, Libra. And and so I say you and your people, your village, but you put into that. You aren't abundant because someone handed you something. You're abundant because you worked for something. So please remember that your abundance is well earned. And that's an abundance of time, energy, love, whatever the abundance is, it's well earned, Libra. And then we get to the Ten of Swords. And again, it's a 10 cards. It's the last card in the suit before you get to the court cards. For me, again, I see. So I always, when I see this sword with the light around it, I always think of Arthur, and I think of how he was the only one that could pull that is Arthur, I think, that could pull the sword out of the stone. And so this is a way different feeling than I ever get from this card. And I see him slaying the demon, and I see him having being the only one with the power to slay his demons. So the swords represent Libra. They represent our struggles, and it feels to me like you're in a place where you need to be reminded that you slayed the demons. You you did the work to chase away the things that were difficult in your life, um, that you struggled with. You and only you had the power to do that, to even encage it. So not necessarily slave it, but you encaged it, and you got it out of the way so that it's not in the forefront, but you did it. So I feel like both of these cards are saying to Libra, good job, you did it, you've done a great job. Acknowledge yourself and the work that you've done. And I get to the Four of Hearts. Hearts are emotions. They're the way we feel about things. And if I had to think about it, and I think about it with these two cards, well, as I think about it, and I think about it with these two cards, I think that Libra, you're in a place of the four brings to mind stability. The four brings to mind, yes, stability for me. But then when I see the card and I see the three of them off and I see the one in the front and she's kind of like surrendering and her heart is ripped in half and she's crying. I feel like you're being asked to I feel like you're in this place, this this place that is a good place, is a stable place, but emotionally you're not seeing you're not seeing yourself in it. You're somehow seeing yourself outside of it, Libra. So that's probably why you're not acknowledging all the work that you've put in, or the work to slay the demons that you've put in. You're not acknowledging that emotionally. I don't know a lot about Libras. I know some Libras, but I don't know a lot about them. And I'm starting from this reading, it feels like they can't satisfy themselves. Like nothing you're doing is good enough for you, Libra. And the universe is asking you to get out of that and to see that everything you're doing is good enough. Is it's exceeded. You've exceeded expectations. You've done things that a lot of people can't do. A lot of people are struggling to slay their demons. A lot of people are struggling to have an abundance, prosperity, but you have it. And you have the stability of right there over your shoulder. There's your community. And you're kind of stepping outside of that or falling outside of that to go to woe is me. And that's just really what's hitting me is woe is me. This is very woe is me, Libra. I don't know if that's something you're into, woe is me, but it's very woe is me. And it's like, for what? You are abundant and prosperous. You have resources. You've put work into having resources. You have slayed your demons the way that only you could slay your demons, Libra. And yet, you're making a choice to pull yourself away from the very stability and love that you crave. So, let me see. Okay. Good morning. Do you feel like working with me this morning? Circles are yes. That's a circle. Thank you very much. Can you stop, please? And she stops. Is there anything else about these three cards that I'm missing? That's a no. Back and forth is a no. So there's nothing I'm missing about those cards. So that is the message for you, Leo. Libra, not Leo, Libra. Libra, get out of the woe is me place. Get out of the emotional place that you're in and get into a place of community and acknowledgement of all of the work that you've been doing and that you've done. And we get to the spirit of initiation. These are Shaman's Oracle cards. These are actual cave drawings that were enhanced for these cards. I really dig them. I actually got some new Oracle cards and I've been playing with them myself and not sharing them. I think maybe next week I'll try to share them because I want to start working with other decks that I have and giving readings. But we're going to have to pull out books to do that because I don't know those cards like that and I'm not quite sure. Oh, I'm looking at Shaman and it's the spirit. So, spirit of initiation. My book sticks together. It's been wet. It's been used. Awareness, enlightenment, access to inner wisdom, welcoming transformation. With me at your side, you will begin to understand the mysteries and wonders that surround us all at every moment of our lives. I can show you how to find truth and wisdom, which will help you to overcome most of the problems that may beset you. Initiation opens the doors between different states of reality. The experience of being guided by otherworldly beings can still be ours today if we learn from the spirit of initiation. So I feel like they're asking you to open up to these gifts that you have and this way that you have, Libra, in the world. And there's so much more to be shown to you, and there's so much more for you to be grateful for. Go towards your tribe. Stop excluding yourself from your tribe. Go to your tribe. It's time. Let them support you. Let them hold you up. Let them lift you up. Let them tell you how great you've done. I feel like Libra is, does it on their own, but it's time for you to start working with your tribe. They're there, they're waiting for you. They're right there. So that's my Libra reading for today. Again, you can check me out on www.nixvillage.com. And I thank you guys for showing up today and doing this reading with me. And that's everything. Have a great day.